Guys, welcome back. This is Modern Man here today, and today we are playing Black-Green Aristocrats. Not the Black-Green Zuber Aristocrats you're used to seeing me play on the channel, but that will also be on the channel. It is more of the conventional version where you're just playing a bunch of good value creatures. Like, what creatures do you play in this one that the other one doesn't play? Brindleshote's in the main deck. A lot more removal spells. A lot more of, like, clearing the way to get dudes into play. But yeah, it's just your normal Aristocrats deck, trying to pump your dudes like Bloodthrone Vampire, Mortician Beetle, now that that's a common, Carrion Feeder, and that's really about it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into a game. Also, we get to play first, which is always nice. We have no lands, so that's unfortunately a mulligan. Ugh, don't have any green mana. That's probably a mulligan. Ugh. Yeah, I guess we have to keep it. Mortician Beetle. That's fine. Put that on top. Play the Jungle Hollow. Gain a life. Pass turn. I don't have high hopes for this game. We have an Innocent Blood and Undying Evil. If one of these was a swamp, maybe I would have higher hopes, but hopefully our opponent's not playing an interactive deck. What do you got, opponent? Swamp. Okay. Duress. Takes our Innocent Blood. Okay. Card's not that great with Mortician Beetle anyways. Forest. Play the Mortician Beetle. Hopefully don't get killed. That would be preferable. Pass turn. I know this isn't an exciting debut of the deck on the channel, but, you know, sometimes you got to see the bad games to get to the good games. Swamps, they're probably playing mono black control. Moombage Witches gets Verdict. Interesting, sure. Back to Mortician Beetle, go to 20. Oh, I get to put a counter on it. I would like to put a counter on my dead Mortician Beetle. Thanks for asking. Young Wolf. Sure. Play the Young Wolf. Pass turn. So this Undying Evil still not doing much in my hand. What does my opponent have? Another Swamp. Makes sense since they're playing mono black, I'm assuming. Liliana Spectre. Well, you know what, opponent? I'm going to give my Young Wolf double Undying. What are you going to do about it? Undying, Undying. What's up? That's unfortunate. It doesn't say Undying twice. Opponent passes. What are we going to draw? Something good? That's not too bad. Not too bad. Huh. I want to attack with this. Probably. I don't think I can just stay back. They have another removal spell. They have another removal spell. Choose not to block. They go to 19. Go ahead and play the Mortician Beetle. Pass turn. What do you have, opponent? 5 good cards in your hand, probably. Probably the 5 best cards in your hand. Bajuka Bog? Sure. Bajuka Bog's us, I'm assuming. Not going to Bajuka Bog themselves. That would be weird. But fine. Weird, but fine. I'm always down for weird. What do you have, opponent? What do you have? Just gonna attack. You gonna start trading? Okay, trading damage. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Rancor makes me even more okay with that. Rancor up the Young Wolf. That way, so if they kill the Young Wolf, I can put it on the Mortician Beetle. Well, I guess they're smart about it. They didn't kill it in response. Well, if they killed it in response, I couldn't get my Rancor back. I guess it's a pick your poison kind of situation. Attack for 4. What do you got? A Guts Verdict? Oh, you're gonna blow up my werewolf. Oh, it says non-werewolf. Doesn't matter. Go ahead and give me both of them back to put down Dying Wolf back. Or Dying Wolf. The Young Wolf back into play. Opponent takes 1. I'm assuming unless they have a disfigure as well. Now we'll go ahead and Rancor up the Mortician Beetle and pass turn. Spread the damage. Don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. I mean, this is a more exhilarating game than I thought it was going to be. Guess my opponent doesn't have as much removal as I thought they would. Guts Verdict, Victim of the Night. I guess I only had 2 so far. What do you got? Cycles of Barrenmore, sure. Wish I could draw cards, that'd be kind of cool. Trying to think of what my best draw would be here. Still attacking with the Spectres. That must mean they have more removal in their hand. Forest is not the card I want to draw. Attack with everything. Grasp the Mortician Beetle, sure. Get my Rancor back. Young Wolf puts them down to 16. Go ahead and Rancor the Young Wolf. I guess they could have waited here, waited for the player or disfigure and disfigured there to get rid of my Rancor. That would have been a smart play. They're at a high enough life total where I think they could have afforded to take 2. Now, if this is a draw or Gray Merchant of Asphodel, we're in trouble. It looks like that's what that is. Yeah, that's pretty good. When it gains 4, I lose 4. 10. Don't know what you want from me. Sure. Anything good? Young Wolf's not awful. I guess I offer the trade. He probably is going to take it and race me. Yeah. Like I figured. Play the Young Wolf, pass turn. Now we can block a Gray Merchant. What do you have? Another Gray Merchant? Yeah, I'm dead. I can't beat that. Okay. Yeah, we weren't beating that. What do we got? Oh, I like... Well, no. Well, do I want Sprout Swarm against them? It's good if I can get it going. Maybe. Feed the Clans, no. Brindleboars, no. Doomblades, definitely not. Duresses, no. Maybe Disfigure? Innocent Blood doesn't seem great since they don't have very many dudes. And it kills one of my dudes as well. So let's cut 2 Innocent Bloods for a Sprout Swarm and a Disfigure and hope that's good enough. I guess I can bring in Duresses. Huh. That's something I want against them? Maybe. I think it's probably better than Innocent Bloods. Yeah, we'll try that. See how this works. Get to play first once again. Not that it mattered the first game. Yeah, this hand's fine. Not great, but it's fine. We play the turn 1 Duress if we want it to. Or we could play turn 1 Young Wolf, which is what I think I'll do. Play the Young Wolf. If they kill that, it doesn't really matter. Hopefully they don't have a Duress. If they do, they probably Duress our Duress. Swamp. What I figured they would play, since they are mono black. I don't know why I seem surprised about that. There's the Duress. Okay, you Duressing our Duress opponent? Taking the Undying Edict. Chainer's Edict, really? Interesting. I'm kind of interested to see what they have in their hand now. Why did that pop up? I don't care about that right now. Well, let's go ahead and arrest them, see what they got. I don't think it's a blood-throwing vampire right here. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Doomblade's alright against us. It kills our young wolf. Gets verdict's good. Read the bones. Yeah. Victim of the night. Can't victim of the night or blood-throwing vampire or Doomblade it. I think I take the Geth's verdict. Well, Geth's verdict's not even that great because I just sack my young wolf. Maybe it's a read the bones. I think it is a read the bones. Actually. Attack for 1. Total goes to 19. Still don't have a whole lot going on. What do you got, opponent? What do you have? Swamp. Okay, so we knew about that. Let's open this back up. I have Victim of the Night, Phyrexian Rager, Doomblade, Geth's Verdict. And a random card. Not really the draw we wanted. Really should have been a Swamp. Swamp would have been good. Let's go ahead and attack for 1. I guess I could Doomblade our young wolf. Yes. Play the forest, cast Bloodthorn Vampire. Pass turn. Hopefully they don't have their 3rd land. Did draw their 3rd land. Okay, so Phyrexian Rager. Card, lose a life. They go to 17. Another Undying Evil. Not the greatest. Just play another Bloodthorn Vampire and pass turn. No reason to attack. Just lose a dude needlessly. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this deck. The deck's alright. Not the greatest. I think there's better Pauper decks, but it's fun. I mean, if you like this kind of deck, it's not too bad. Obviously, I like this kind of deck. I played Mardu Aristocrats on the channel, and I have Zubra Aristocrats. Another Phyrexian Rager, sure. You should probably attack with your Rager, I think. Sprout Swarm. That is a good card to draw. I'm okay with that. Huh. Get a pass turn. Hope our opponent doesn't do anything good. Okay, so this is the circumstance, the reason I wanted to bring in the Sprout Swarm. Hopefully just play like a Grave Merchant here. I know about one Undying. I don't know about the second one or the Sprout Swarm. Stick with buyback. Is that okay, opponent? Do you mind that? Guess I should have left the black open for Undying Evil. Ooh, a Hunger of the Howpack. That card's also pretty good. Well, think we're just going to sit here. The ball's in my opponent's court now. I mean, we can just sit here and keep grinding tokens up. Fast turn. Don't really need to attack. Really just want to get another dude. Like a Mortician Beetle would be good. Another swamp for the opponent. Sure. Hopefully they don't have Evankar's Justice in their deck. Some of them do, some of them don't. Still with buyback again. Blah, 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 blah. We're almost to the point where we can do it a bunch of times in a turn. Not yet. Blister Pod is a good draw. Play the Blister Pod. Fast turn. Now we're getting to the point where Geth's Verdict's not good. Victim of the Night's still just fine. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. Doomblade's not good. You can't hit the big parts here, unlike Throne Vampires. And I may even consider Undying Evil Wing a Blister Pod. Destroying the Young Wolf, sure. Get it back. Guess I could have Convoked first. Came back. That wouldn't have. Make me sack a dude? Sure. Sack L Blister Pod. Played their Geth's Verdict and their Doomblade. Hunger up a Bloodthrone Vampire if I wanted to. Hunger a Bloodthrone Vampire. 3+1/+1 counters on it. Then play a Sprout Swarm. Green. Black. Matter. Doesn't matter. Up to black mana. Okay. Oh, that was all in my pre-combat main phase. Cool. The Victim of the Night and X in their hand. Might actually win this game because of Sprout Swarm. Make me sack a dude. Can have a tapped Sapling. Or I guess I could sack this and give it Undying. Ah, I missed priority. Oh well. Let's just sack a Sapling. Not Victim of the Night, Bloodthrone Vampire, unfortunately, for my opponent. Wait, did they already play a Victim of the Night? Oh yeah, they Victim of the Nighted the thing. You guys are probably all yelling at me in the chat. Or in the comment box. But, you know, stuff happens. Stuff does happen. Mortician Beetle is the card we wanted. Fast turn. We don't have any black mana for Undying Evil, which is kind of awkward, but we'll just sit here and keep grinding it up. We put 1, 2, 3, almost. Oh, that's awkward. That's not cool, opponent. Dude in play. Could do it again if I wanted to. Yeah, I think I will. Back this. Colorless. It's a counter. Yes. Always yield. Do it again. I don't need to cast it with buyback. I guess I don't know why I sacked that. Oh well. Cast. Guy for a green. Yeah, I probably shouldn't sack that. Oh well. Stuff happens. I don't get to play with Sprout Swarm very often, as it turns out. Really can't attack still. Only drew the swamp that we don't need now. I think we just attack with Bloodthrone Vampire. The 4/4 one. Take 4, sure. Well, actually, can I kill him this turn? 4, 5, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. They're exactly dead. Have no cards in their hand? Okay. Seems good to me. Seems like we're going to game 3. And there it is. Sprout Swarm won me that game, huh? Don't really like duress in the deck. Found that out. Well, it's alright, I guess. It's not great. Would I rather have Innocent Blood? No, we'll just try it like this again. Yeah, it worked that time. We'll see if it works again. As we're sitting here waiting, remember to leave any deck suggestions down below. Any decks you want to see me play in Pauper or Modern or any format. With that being said, really appreciate it. Gives me some idea of what you guys want to see. Something to remember, I'm not made of money, obviously. I'm an unemployed college graduate. Been graduated for about a week, still haven't found a job. You know, whatever. Whatevs, no big deal. So I don't have all the money in the world, but I'm going to keep making great content for you guys, you know. Whether I'm homeless, you know, and have my desktop stored in one of my friend's houses and I just come over to record, I'm still going to make you guys great content every day. But my opponent's taking a while, so we're going to sit here and have this awkward conversation a little bit longer. Oh, remember to smash that thumbs up button if you guys like this content and want to see more. Also, as we're waiting, remember to subscribe to the channel if you like what you've seen. Really appreciate it. More content is created like this every day. Maybe not Pauper, but there's a Modern video at least once a day. We have deck techs on the channel. We have Modern. We have Commander. We have Pauper. And maybe soon to be coming Standard. I hope. My opponent must be really changing up their deck. They have a minute 2 left. Well, I'll see you in the game. We made it back. Okay, so my opponent gets to go first. Unfortunately, what do we think of this hand? This hand's fine. We have a lot of lands, but I think mulling the 6 and only playing 17 lands can hurt a lot worse, so I think we'll try it. Duress really just hits Rancor. Oh, my opponent lets me play first. Interesting. Huh. Never seen that one before. Play the Young Wolf on turn 1. Pass turn. Next turn, Jungle Hollow in the Rancor. Hopefully they don't have a duress. What do you got, opponent? There's the duress. Every time. Take the Rancor. No, you want to. It's even foily. Even foil. Not that that matters online. You know, it matters deep down in my heart. I used to collect foils for my EDH decks, or my Commander decks. My opponent apparently did not mean to let me go first. Titian Beetle. Guess I'm not playing my Jungle Hollow. You know, the misclicks happen. Oh well. I mean, You know, you've seen them, if you've been around for a while, you've seen them on my channel. They get the best of everybody. You know, I thought going second was a good strategy against this deck. I mean, not completely bad for my opponent, I don't think. Hopefully they play like a 2-drop here, like a Kumbaj Witches. Or what is another 2-drop in that? I don't think there is another 2-drop. Oh, they missed a land. Oh. Oh, that's what they were talking about. Could make myself sack a Young Wolf. I don't really think that's what I need to be doing, though. Attack for 2. Opponent goes to 17, so that might be what they were talking about, only keeping a 1-land hand. Okay, no, it's not looking so great for my opponent. I mean, we don't really have anything. Opponent should probably discard a Grave Merchant. Probably not getting to that point in the game. At least we shouldn't be. Blister Pod is a good card. Swamp, Blister Pod. You know, for only playing 17 lands, we see a lot of them. Attack for 2. Opponent goes to 15. Pass turn. Found their second land. Good for my opponent. Now we can have a real game, I think. Brindle Shoat is also a pretty good card. We'll go ahead and play that before combat. That way if my opponent's got like a Geth's Verdict or something, I'll just sack the Shoat. Back for 3. Opponent takes it and goes to 12. What do you have for me, opponent? Got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 damage next turn. Not great for us. Opponent's got another swamp. He got like a Phyrexian Rager or something. Opponent knows I have a Chainer's Verdict in my hand. I don't know if they know I have 2. Second main phase, Shrivel. That's not great. Really not great. That's fine. Get some dudes, get some dudes. Yeah. Now you're going to be taking 6 damage. 2 turn clock. I'm assuming you have removal spells, though. Mortician Beetle would be a good draw. Not necessarily another Jungle Hollow. Up to 22. Good news is we're only 1 mana off from flashing back a Chainer's Edict. Opponent goes to 6. Pass turn. I'm assuming kill 1, if not 2 of my dudes this turn. With like Disfigure, make me sack a dude. Or Doomblade, make me sack a dude. Doomblade, Disfigure. Maybe I should have Chainer's Edict myself. That didn't feel good though, because then if they had like a Victim of the Night or something like that. They're waiting on my turn, I'm assuming. I don't know what they... Look at that token. That's a sweet token. You should be playing 4 Brindle Shoats just because of that token. Look at that. Three mana. Every target non-spirit creature. Rinflesh. Sure. I'm just going to go to 3. That's a interesting choice. Yeah. Best Invader is a good draw. Now we have enough mana to flashback. This Chainer's Edict, if I ever get the chance to cast it. When it goes to 3, play the Nest Invader. Pass turn. Oh yeah, old testy face. Look at that. What you got? Double removal spell? Triple disfigure beats us? I don't know what else would beat us here. And that's it. My opponent scoops it up. I said my ending in the middle of the video earlier, so you don't have to listen to that again. But I would like to remind you guys to subscribe to the channel if you guys like what you see and want to see more. Remember to follow me on Twitter, like my Facebook page, and everything that goes along with that. All the description, or the links will be in the description below. If you guys just want to talk to me, my email will be down there as well. And I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.